Flosstube, it's Kerry and Stitches. It's Friday the 27th of March and this is Flosstube 66. Welcome to my channel. It's a channel about cross stitch and big welcome if you're new. It's lovely to have you here with me. You're coming from somewhere, so it's lovely to meet some new faces, and welcome back if you are a returning viewer. Thank you for sticking with me. It's been a strange fortnight really, hasn't it? So there's not much to say. The UK schools have closed. Hubs and I are both working from home, which we have been doing actually for 2 weeks now. What can I say that isn't on the news? Or we're all well. My mum's well at the moment, which was a big concern for us. She's and my in-laws again, they're in a 12-week sort of isolation essentially, to try and keep them safe. So we're just dropping off food parcels once a week to my mum and FaceTiming her. So that's as much as we can do. She doesn't have a particularly large support system network around here. Fortunately, my in-laws do. So that's really good news. Where are we at? What's happening? We're homeschooling from this week, so school's closed and all non-essential businesses. It's been an adjustment for everybody. A lot gets daily work set on Class Dojo. Tom's getting weekly stuff set by his teachers, so it's going okay at the moment. No rebellion as such, but I really do feel for you if you've got certainly smaller kids. It's really hard. Why can't we go to the park and go out and see our friends and do the things we normally do, even if it's mundane? So I'm going to say hello to Link and to River, because I know you're finding it a bit of a challenge at the moment. So see, Heather, I'm determined to say that Link knows who I am. I'll join the ranks of was it Michelle and Rita Marie? There you go. So what have I been stitching? Alpine. Alpine has held my attention for the last 2 weeks. This is Alpine, and I'm recording in the afternoon just because of everybody working from home and stuff. This is Alpine. This is from Satsuma. Shall we try this side? That's a bit better. I'm stitching this for hubby. He saw it in Hobbycraft, really liked it, and I said, oh, I'll stitch that for you. I do like Jodie's designs. So I can't remember where I was last time, but this is where I'm at now. It's coming on really nicely. The mountains are not far off complete actually. So I'm saving the white bits towards the end. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast linen in the colourway Haboob, sorry, by Chromatic Alchemy, and this was one of my fabrics of the month last year. And when it arrived I thought, ooh, it's a bit dark, I don't know if I'll ever use that. And I think it's actually really quite a good match for the colour, for the picture, and it's really nice. I like it, and it's stitched beautifully. Actually you can tell this is Zweigart linen, so it's nice. It is a nice linen to use, and I will go back to stitching on that because it's captured my imagination, and yeah, that's what I want to stitch. It's just such a nice thing to pick up in the evenings and just stitch with. I have a new start and an FO because, yeah, just because. So and a purchase. So there we go. So this, I purchased this from Darling and Whimsy Designs on Etsy. Deanna, who was used to be Tuxie Twins Stitches on Instagram, but it's Darling and Whimsy Designs now. This is one of her new releases. It came out, I don't think it only came out this week, so I stitched it up. Oh, this lighting's terrible. Well, it is what it is. There we go. So this is on a piece of 14 count Aida from, I think it's a DMC, yeah, DMC, when they went through their printed linens phase, and I've got bits with butterflies. I've also got a pink version of this as well. So yeah, not at all stitched in any of the call forth. Okay, the yellow is the DMC equivalent of what Deanna says, and I did the wings in the called for DMC. Everything else I made up as I went along. so I can tell you what colours, so I haven't unkitted it. So literally I used what should have been black, is in a very, very dark brown, and that was from an old kit. I keep a tin of usable lengths of thread for random cards and biscorner and things like that, and that was that, and I just thought that works. The blue in the border is a Mosaic Seafoam. The pink in the border, well, I don't know actually, it's that. Possibly could be a DMC or an Anchor variegated one. The purple, I opened a couple of bobbin boxes and said, "Do you want to pick a colour to go?" Because I felt it needed just something different. So that is literally, I just grabbed a bobbin and that was it. So called for yellow and the whites. And the green lettering is this, and it's, let's just move this all off the end of my knee because it will fall. I was gifted this years ago. It's not obviously not B5200, but it's a lot thicker. It's a single ply and it's a lot thicker than a single strand of DMC. I don't know how it compares with some of the sulkies or anything like that, but it's lovely to stitch with, and I like to pop it into things every now and again when I need a nice bright green. So I needed a bright green and I did that. So there we go. It stitches beautifully though, and as you can see, the coverage is pretty much similar to 2 strands of DMC there. It's not a lot of difference there, I don't think. So there we go. So that's, let's put that back on there. That's Be Happy by Darling and Whimsy Designs. I'll link Deanna's shop down below, I hope. Go and check her out. She also sent this lovely free pattern along with it, which actually is available now as part of the Be Well and Stitch movement on Instagram. So check out the hashtag that's below the screen right now. There are some amazing designers have put together some amazing charts, and these are the ones I've printed off. I haven't looked for a couple of days, and I know there's some more, but I have printed off a few. And Beth Twist of Heartstring Samplery, basically the premise behind it was lots of free charts and then go and support your L&S, because they're going to find it really tough. A lot of places have had to shut because they're not essential businesses. My ONS has shut because she doesn't want to have to keep going to the post office. Lakeside have stopped all their clubs, so I've got no weeks this week. Sparkless is carrying on as normal as she can for now, but we'll see. I completely understand everybody, and I will save my, well actually I've spent a lot this month, but I'll save my money in April, and when this is all over I'll go shopping. So I'm just going to go through and show a few of my favourite ones. These are all free charts. They are all available on Instagram for downloads. Often you need to go to the designer's website, but check them out. Beth Twist's idea actually was she's going to stitch a few of them, or parts from a few of them, but all in the same colour palette, and I love that idea. So this is the Heartstring Samplery's one. Ink Circles, it's one of my favourites. Some of them will just be the charts. As I said, they're all freely available. Blackberry Rabbit, one of my favourites too. Fox and Rabbit. I don't think you're going to see this very well. Heart in Hand, yeah, Heart in Hand. Well, that was Lucy Bean. Some of them I've had to snip them off and do that way, but those two are just extra hands-on design ones. We've got Jeanette Douglas, Not Forgotten Farm. As you can imagine, the bee ones did quite capture my imagination. Hands-on design. The Blue Flower, love this one. Link is my homeboy. Let's separate the pages. Fiddlesticks AU and the Drawn Thread. So those are the ones I have. So there are lots and lots of other ones. So go and find some, order some fabric from your LNS, some threads. A lot of the designers have deliberately picked new threads or fabric that have come out at market this year, so people will support, but obviously stitch with what you can. So those are fantastic charts. So the hashtag is stitch, be well and stitch, and that's running along the bottom of the screen again now, or possibly may have stayed there the entire 3 minutes that I was talking about it. Now I'm going to put Deanna's chart in with those. Rest of my haul. Would you like to see the rest of my haul? It's very exciting. Yes. Okay, this should have been 3 DMC. I needed, so 3 DMC and Raven for. Oh, come on, Kerry. No, it's gone. Cardinal points, and I still need to get wood smoke. It's a sock everywhere. So yes, wood smoke, gassed, and a couple of DMCs. So. It was one of those things, it was cheaper to pay for dearer DMC because of the postage. So there we go. Let's go with the magazine flip through. This is Cross Stitcher 356. Woohoo! Said it right this time, straight away. Cover kit is butterflies. Okay, so there is a better picture of it. There we go. I think this arrived like on the Saturday after my last video, so I flicked through it then and I've since put it away. Okay, so there we go. Actually a really good thing, cross stitcher, there we go. Back cover, shows you the things. Emma Congdon is putting out a book in April. Stitching with Jess chart this week is Do Good Recklessly. Probably not the best thing to be doing at the moment. Do good, not recklessly. Office from Willow Fabrics. I do like the scissors though. Not paying £12 for a pair of scissors. So the May one, I'm going to do these all next year, I've decided. That's the May, what's it one? I think it shows the April one. I would definitely, yeah, adapt to the June one. I think we'd be ditching the flip-flops and adding tennis rackets. We have, who's this by? I don't know. I do wish they would say who it's by to start with. Butter May by Susan Bates, which is like 98% full coverage. And we have Ducks, Puddles and Paddles by Emma Congdon. Got a Biscorno that's done in rice stitch. Well, part of it's rice stitch, and then two other things just showing you how to use some decorative stitches. Yes, I know I keep licking my fingers, but I can wash my hands because I'm home and I haven't left my house since Tuesday. I'm going to say I haven't left my house since Tuesday. Might be Wednesday. We cycled to the fruit shack and got some fruit. We're allowed to do that. There's we have a little grocer's attached to the garden centre. It's about a mile away. So Lottie and I cycled up there, bought fruit and vegetables, and came home again. So because we're allowed to do that. I quite like these. I wouldn't stitch this particular one, but I do like that when they kind of have something coming off the hoop. I just think that's, or whatever, the picture frame is quite clever. Doreen Jones art cards. A pencil case with stationery. folksy birds, the alphabet. Oh, I can't turn the page. Red worked, pushing sort of French. Toile. Is it what it is? Toile? Something like that. Stitching challenge, earrings. Not that I've got them, but I think that is really clever. The wedding dress and the veil and stuff. That is a really, really pretty design. Who's it designed by? Amanda Butler. I'll show you that one. We've got, there's a world map that they're doing. I think this is in 2 parts. So part 1 is the Americas. I really like these things. I wanted to do the British Isles ones and completely forgot about it. So I can show you that's what it's going to look like, that bit there. It is pretty cool. So many projects, so little time. Next part of Alice is Alice, so that's the next one. I still haven't started mine. And I do believe that's about it. Coming next month. Free gift is a little stitchy envelope thingy, and a dog's portrait is in the magazine. So that's pretty much it for my Flosstube this week. It's, as I say, that's what happens when Alpine grabs your attention. Oh, I didn't do plans or giveaways or anything like that. Right, okay, I'm going to look at my list and actually will. Plans. Alpine. I need to get some more done on my mermaid. I was looking through my whips this morning. We were talking about the whips within our Daily 30 chat group, and got 12 whips. 3 I could finish this weekend if I actually put my mind to it, and I am, as much as I'm adoring stitching on Alpine, I really could do with knocking them out, because I'm starting to prep for Mania, and although I'm only doing 20 ornaments, I could end up with 20 additional whips. So my plan is to, I think I'm going to try and knock those out this weekend and just get rid of them and say done. I'd like to start the one of the freebies from Blue Line Stitch, and I think I'm going to do that one because it is just in DMC. So I think that's going to be the first one to do, to add to my bee collection. And I said I need to get cracking on them, but get some done on the mermaid. I haven't done any for a while, and I'd really like to, she says, with what we 27th today, 28th, 29th, 30th, with 5 days left of March, try and get the full coverage bit of the mermaid done. So that's pretty much where we're at. That plans wise, Alpine, mermaid, get a bit of finishing, not FFOing, but get a bit of try and get the whip count down, back down to single figures. I do like single figures, although that will mean that everything is big that's left. I think Alpine will then become my smallest whip. So anywho, what else? Giveaway. Given that I was going to go and purchase the scissors for the winner, probably would have gone on Monday, and had the world been normal, I'm going to leave it open for another 2 weeks. So if you're interested in the scissor giveaway, to win a pair of, I'll grab the scissors. Right, so if you're interested in winning a pair of the scissors, which were these, and there's also a green pair, go to my last video. I'll definitely link it below. Hopefully there might be a little clickety-doo-dah. tell me which colour, and on the last video, and I'll draw for that next month as can't get to the shops. So until then, and I'll quickly show you these. I've got to show you these last time I bought these. They don't cut, they're terrible, but they're really pretty. So they'll just sit in my scissory doodah and look pretty. So thanks for watching, folks. Have a great stitchy fortnight. Stay well, stay healthy, don't hoard the loo roll, and take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching my channel and leaving me such great comments. They really do mean a lot. Thanks for all the likes, the subscriptions. Don't forget to hit the bell to receive notifications of my new videos, and happy stitching!